Hey there, it's CakeeyPlayz, back at it again with another video, and today we are continuing Cobble Souls. Where we last left off, this is immediately afterwards, by the way. Where we last left off, we completely made this base right here, and I'm already going to start on some farming stuff. We need a pretty large farm for all of our needs that we're going to need to do and stuff. So, let's start on that. So, I want to get some of these specific, specific stuff. There we go. I need to get some specific stuff. I want to get a blue apricorn seed, I need to get black and white apricorn seeds, as well as a yellow one. I think those are the ones that I'm missing currently. What else am I gonna want to get for my main base? Let me see silent gear stuff. Like, what do we need for silent gear? Am I gonna have to make my main farm next to my home? Probably. That's probably the most efficient way of doing this. Okay. And that should make us some steel. What else can the steel be used for? This, like, specific steel. Ooh, an Odachi. Parry attributes. Oh! You can parry with it. Fantastic. Katana handle. Ooh, this is actually really fancy. Malleable 5! Jesus Christ. You can do a lot with this stuff. Ooh, that's even more fun. I might actually run this. Like, unironically, like 2 of these, that's kind of fire. Alright. Well then. Let's start with this. And just like that. Also, let me fix that real quick. Like, the everydayly da, you will cut this out. You will cut this out, CakeeyPlayz. You will cut this out, CakeeyPlayz. Cut this out, Cakeey. Okay. So, as you can see, I actually have a skin now. Let's go. Whee! Okay. So, I've discovered some things too. As you already saw, probably, but it's fine, it's fine. By the way, as you may have noticed, I do not have the animations anymore. That is because I have to use my animation, like my actual skin right now. I'll have to fix it later on to make it actually work with everything, but yeah, it's fine. Is that all of the iron I own? God, I'm broke. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that. What are people yapping about? Oh hey, I have a soul weapon crate key. Don't do that, don't do that. Okay, when did I get that? I guess it was, something to do with... Oh hey, finally we got one! Of course, we're gonna go to my PC, and we're gonna put Metatite right here. Gerona. Ooh. Storm's Edge. Faith and Dex A. Okay. Okay. Well, that is quite the weapon. Oh hey, black apricorns. Let's see if I get lucky. Ooh, we got Ronin armor? What does Ronin armor look like? Ronin hat, chest plate, which is sick as hell, by the way. Just wanted to point that out, sick as hell, chest plate. Alright, I want to get a Wooloo at some point, probably for, freaking, like, you know, for a wool, because we need wool. make a good amount of it. Okay, steel. So, I personally would like to make these right here, which is knife handles. So let's create one of these into nuggets. So let's see what this can be made with. Alright, sticks. I need sticks. Right here. So we're gonna need 2 of these because I want to dual wield them. Because dual wielding is cool. Alright, please let me dual wield these. Yes! Oh my god, this is sick! They cover up like half my screen, but god, they look so cool. I will probably be using the Storm Edge at some point. Oh, hi buddy. Time to test this out! Oh my god! Already? Let's start up a farm. Let's start on that. We gotta start on that as soon as possible, because otherwise we're gonna miss a lot in terms of like we're gonna have to spend a lot more souls if we do not do that ASAP. And so let's start on that. That is a very, very large bird. That is the biggest bird right there. Hi, you're friendly, right? Yeah? You'd probably actually give decent amount of souls, huh? Sorry, okay. Yeah, that's fair. That was ominous. That was ominous of me to say, and very rude of me to say. You got 52 iron. I think we're good on iron for a bit. I think the first one that you usually are going to get is the Orin and Carry, which I believe creates Lepa. So Rost, then Person, to make Agwav, then Agwav right here, and Wupare to make Rabuta, then Rabuta and Shuka right there to make Hondo. Alright, we need sand. Let's RTP. See if we can find a place with sand. This is the opposite of a place with sand. Getting sidetracked. Yet again. Wouldn't be a CakeeyPlayz video without it. Sometimes I just like play a server, and what I'm recording is just me playing the server, my experience with the server. Which isn't too interesting, I gotta admit, but it is something. It's something that some people might enjoy, but like it's not a thing for everyone, I would say. Okay, we're looking for normal types here. Specifically Wooloo. But like, you know, and a normal type will do. Mainly Wooloo though. I'm really hoping for Wooloo. Or Mareep. Mareep would be nice. But I think those only spawn in villages from my like memory. Yo, I've never seen Gulpin and Cobblemon. Why does Gulpin look like they were made with so much love? What the hell? They're adorable. They're so adorable. Someone who really loved Gulpin must have actually like made that, because that thing is fucking so cute. What the hell? How do they make his stomach cute? Oh hey, there's a Wooloo. Alright, there we go. Okay, I actually want you this time. Okay. Not really a smart idea, buddy. I should be able to catch here. Realistically, this should not fail. This is a very, very basic mon that has a very, very high catch rate. 39%. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, welcome to Wooloo to the party, although you will not be staying in the party for too long. You will be mainly in your habitat thing, and so set that up. Cowboy hat! Is this a flower forest? Or not flower forest, it's a meadow. That means there's a deep dark underneath here, which is good to note. We should probably not go down into the deep dark yet, but that's fine. Let's go. A little adventure never hurt anybody. Oh, what the hell? You can do that? Ooh, here's a big cave. This is probably the big cave, too. That's the scary part. Is that even deeper down? Yep, it is. Also, by the way, I got the spirit smithing template. What does that do? Ah. Perfect. I can make ghost samurai armor. That sounds badass as shit. It requires Oni horns, though. And I'm not sure what drops that, if anything. I wonder if they've, like, implemented those sorts of things. Like, if you could, like, buy stuff like that. Why the hell is this so perfect? No shot. No? Nothing? Nothing. This cave in general is just really weird. It's like oddly shaped, and it's like, it feels deep, but it's not, because we're in the extreme hills or whatever the hell. Hi, Cranidos. Oh, hi, Castform. Alright, and just like that. Aw, man. We are dripped the hell out. Ah, dude. This is gonna be sick. Durability is very, very high. Its harvest tier is obsidian, which is 1. I'm not entirely sure what they mean by obsidian 1 yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. Alright. Oh. I have 10k souls. When did that happen? Alright, so what's the goal in that, like, armor? Let's see. 1 iron and get 1 leather. On each of these. And it's diamond boots. Worth it, though. I'm sorry, Samurai Armor. You've been nice to me for the total of, like, you know, 1 episode that I've known you. I'm definitely gonna hang you up somewhere. It'd be sick, you know. But the Ronin set just, like, it's too drippy to pass up. And of course, if you get any extras, you just place them back on the tree. Yeah, you can do that. It took me a bit to figure out, too. Oh my god. How many things do we have? I thought this was everything. This is not everything? Alright, let us... And now we never have to deal with that again. What are we thinking for the hat? Because I don't really like the Ronin hat, I'll be real. Ronin hat's a little bit too much for me, personally. I enjoy Ronin hats as much as the next guy, and they're sick, but like, especially if you're running to, like, you know, run by with like a next to like the Situai or something like that'd be kind of sick. Even cooler, you know? But I just, like, I do not vibe as much as I should with it. And so I think I should go for something else for it. We want somewhere near a plains, that way we can kill a bunch of... Oh hey, perfect. Somewhere near a plains. So that way we can kill a bunch of Tauroses, I think. Okay. So I can now get the, stuff, but like, should I get the stuff, is the question. Why not? Bop, 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 bop. So, now that I have this stuff, we can officially retire this armor. It was very nice knowing you for a hot minute, for a second, for a millisecond, for a microsecond, for a pictosecond. Yeah, which means we can get our... Oh wait, hold on. Anyways, let that one out. They deserve to graze a little bit. Why are you inside the building? Bro, they're back in the freaking building again. Well, this is just gonna be my life for a bit. Not like for like a super long time, but for a bit. Until I get like a leper barrier or whatever. Oh. It's a whole ass waystone. Okay. For sure. I'll take that. And there's a bee nest here. That should be... You're not that hard of a Pokemon to catch. That shouldn't be too bad right there. No? Okay. Okay. Suit yourself. That'll probably, maybe go on the party. We'll see. Red berries, or red mint seeds. Let's go. This is the only missing one that I had. Sorry, little one. Okay, let's just attempt to get one more win out on this expedition with a white apricorn seed, please. No? Dude. Come on. Fire Ghost. Is that Litwick up there? That is not a Litwick. That is not a Litwick at all. Dude. Twice in 2 episodes, imagine. Hey buddy. Would you be... Hello. Would you be willing... Nope. CakeeyPlayz. Okay, and we're back. So, it's been a week since the last time you've, seen me recording. And I finally, edited through episode 1 and episode 2 so far. It's about 19 minutes long right now. So, however long it is afterwards yeah, that's all, new footage. I did notice that that episode is really boring, so I'm actually going to be adding some more exciting things, in this episode. But yeah, it's been a week. I've helped out Spitty with some projects. Oh, what's this? For the help. Oh, yeah, speaking of projects. Okay. Rude. Come on. Thank you. Speaking of projects, what is this? Arcanethist. What could this strength and intelligence. This is... What does this do? Oh. Is this what they meant by like a soul weapon, I guess? Yeah, I'll take the chest too. The chest is nice. And also, like, you know... Oh my god, I can finally label things. Cobblemon Agriculture. Then... Huh. Oh well. I'll probably make some more. But hey, that's really handy. I'll keep that, probably in slot 2 right there. I really enjoy doing this a bunch. And so I'm not sure if I'm going to be using this permanently, but still, it's fine. I also learned some things. There's on top of like the cosmetic armor right here, this is a melee, ranged, and magic cosmetic slots right there. That's what that is. Anyways, as you can see, let's do a little base tour. I added some, I sheared some apricorn like leaves and got some berries set up right here. This is the recipe for a luxury ball, which is going to be my main ball going forward. Except for the, once I get tumblestone, I want to use ivory balls too. I have some other, like, you know, slots over here for more later on. Probably going to have, dusk balls and timer balls. As well as maybe quick balls. But I'm not sure about quick balls. I don't really like quick balls and how they look. This is the farm right now. I cleared out most of the everything else, but I got the lepa berries that I needed. So now we have a PowerPoint restoration right there. I moved the habitat out here. And hey, look at that. Yoink. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna continue to do this a little bit. We need a lot of, bruh. Oh, hey! That's super handy. But we need a lot of, wool for our next episode where we're probably gonna be venturing through the dimensions. But I mainly want to grind my Pokemon up to, what level was it for the grass gym? Level 16. So I want to get Deus Ex and Machina up to level 16. You know what? I'll take a Corphish for later on. Crawdon's cool. I don't personally like grinding. I don't really like watching grinding either. It's boring for me. Let me know in the future if you do not want me to do that, though. If you do want to see all of the grinding. We're slightly above level, but it's fine. I'm sure it'll redirect or refix itself. I think this is the team that I want to use right here. Everything's lower than level 20 though, which I think is kind of fair. As long as my starter's level 16, it's fine. I didn't really want to grind like that, but oh well. It's fine. Okay. Okay, and we're ready. So I added a little Torchic onto the team, just in case things go badly. I doubt they will, but like if they do, then, you know, Torchic can handle them, probably. Let me just make sure everything's, like, move-wise is, fine. And all physical. Okay. Also, does this evolve yet? Yeah, this does! Well, welcome to the team Deus Ex, the Prinpluff. Because it's level 16. Yeah. That's fair. Ice Beam. On this fungus. I don't even know where the fungus is, but it is probably not about to be no longer. We got a fucking crit hit? Carnivine. This is, I think, a switch in to Torchic. Bird Brigade. I'm the Bird Brigade now. Ooh. I don't have any... Okay. There's no shot, right? Nope, I can't outspeed that. Okay. Let us switch into Zubats. And they're gonna use that bite move. I assume that's like their only decently hitting move. So now we can switch to Machina for a dark type hit, and also to get that intimidate proc off. Then we switch back to Zubat. And we finish off? Okay. And I still have 2 more members of, like, the team, too, so as long as one of them can survive another hit, it'd be nice. Yeah, their attack is 0.5 now. I should be able to hit now, probably. And GG's! Nice job, Machina. Nice job. Okay. That kicked my ass a little bit, but like, it's fine. That is my first gem. And my first badge. And my first Chalky coin properly, I guess, not counting the tutorial thing that I went through. Speaking of, let's go, so second one is gonna be Ice. So, not a good day for Machina, I'll be real. It's gonna take a bit for Machina to really, like, get its legs in, and that's gonna be, third. Let's go see what the second arena is actually gonna have, though. And these are level 28. Got it. Good to note. Cause I noticed something in, like, editing, and also whenever I came back here. I got given, like, 2 keys. So there was, like, the first one, which was, like, you know, I edited in, as you probably saw. And then this one right here. So let's go back to spawn and redeem this soul weapon crate key. Now that I'm not very, very dumb and stupid and stuff, I can go into this fire thing. And I think you just... Yep. Soul Keeper. Okay. And it scales with intelligence and strength. Got it. Well, that's one added to the collection. Bro, you can just get the berries here. You can just get the berries here. Paper. We need paper. That'd be very nice. Thank you. Dreadsteel is 3 boss charts. Yeah, sure. And this person just sells a bunch of these sorts of things. Okay. You just have, like, a lot of really cool stuff. Well, in the next episode, we are going to be probably going down, caving a little bit. I'm gonna go, like, continue that mine that I have at base. And we are going to go into dimensions, and then finally, at the apex of that episode, we are probably going to be fighting this guy. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on that notification down below. All that stuff, you know? You know stuff, you know stuff. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and... peace!